Day 28, Psychology of Selling by the great Brian Tracy. So this is Singrauli railway station I have come to, and you can see everywhere coal dust. So today Brian Tracy says, never ever tell the details of your solution, what you will be providing, or the product, what you are selling, or the service to your client over phone, over email. Never ever, right? Secondly, Brian Tracy says, don't let the client put off you. I'll tell you what does put off means. So the first thing, hello, am I talking to Mr. Singh? Mr. Singh, yes. Mr. Singh, I'm calling from ABC company, and I would like to fix an appointment for the problem your company is facing with, the employee's new ID technology. Can we fix a meeting on Monday? Mr. Singh says, can you tell me all the details of this new technology over phone? Or can you tell me, Mr. Singh says, can you tell me all the details? Can you send me a prospect over the email? Or can you mail me? If the salesman says, yes, okay, why not? What's the problem? The probability is very high that Mr. Singh would never open it, the email, or he would forget, or he would, just assume that he has enough information to make a decision, and that is not always true. Now, what we have to do as a sales person who has to do sales, as a person who has to provide the solutions, we have to tell, if Mr. Singh asks for details over phone, we have to tell, Mr. Singh, I'll be very happy to discuss all the details over phone, but the thing is, I have something to show you. Now the thing is, the curiosity of Mr. Singh will arouse, right? And he would be very much ready, to see what exactly I'm showing. And we have to use the same thing for email also. Like, Mr. Singh, as you are asking for email, I'm very happy to send all the details, the prospect over email. But the thing is, I have to show you something personally. And, these days, emails are not very dependable. A lot of problems comes with email, right? So when we talk face to face, I'll be able to provide the solutions more effectively, right? So we have to arouse the curiosity. That was point number one. Point number two, Brian Tracy says, how not to let the client put you off is using, what is put off? Mr. Singh says, you can call me on Monday, and thereupon we'll fix a meeting, a face-to-face meeting. This is known as putting off. And the problem is, on Monday when we'll call Mr. Singh, most probably he'll say, he'll not pick up the call. He will not emerge out from the business of his meeting. So this is putting off. So this is the last ditch the client will use, and we have to somehow protect this. We have to take his commitment, right? Now the point is, how we can take his commitment is telling, Mr. Singh, I'll be happy with that, but right now, if you have your schedule handy and I have my calendar in front of me, we can fix a meeting right now, and if anything, any untoward unwanted situation arises, you can call me and we can reschedule the meeting. this is the first sale. This is the first sale to actually do a sale. And this is the sale we have to, anyhow do. Never ever sell the product over phone, over email, over mail, right? This is what the Brian Tracy had to say. So the technique I've already told you. Let's summarize. If the client asks details over phone or over email, we have to tell, I have something to show you. Don't tell what something. And if he's putting off, fix a meeting right now. That's all for today, guys. Hope you're doing great. And this is the coal, how the coal is being dumped in the railway tracks. That's all for today. Thank you. Have a great day.